Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's a beautiful day. Inside of Warrior Week, just want to give you some information that we teach in that environment, and that's going to help you no matter if you're male or female, where you're at on the journey. Really, no matter if you believe in God and Jesus or where you're at on your spiritual journey, these are just some practical things that absolutely work. We teach inside Warrior Week that you block your time out in three areas: build, maintain, and play, or rest. So today's kind of a day of rest for me. I've got some awesome coffee out here on my back deck. The sun's almost to me, and sitting here have been going through my Warrior Week manual just to sharpen and hone my skills, my thought processes, my discipline, all of those things. And so I thought I'd just share with you a couple of things, because we asked some questions inside this environment as instructors, as men. I think all men should ask themselves these questions. The first one is who am I? Not your name, not your position at your job, not the fact whether you're a father or you are not, but deep down at a soul level, who am I? And then we ask the question, why am I here? Why does God allow me to breathe air? Regardless of where you're at on your spiritual journey, you just need to know there's a creator in the universe, and the reason you're breathing is because he saw fit to set you on this planet to do something. So why are you here? What is your purpose? What are you supposed to carry out on this planet? How are you to make this place a better world? How are you to contribute to society and your community, your family, organizations around you? You should not be a consumer your entire life. You should be contributing to things around you. And then probably one of the most important questions, and people kind of shy away from this one, but I think it's very important to ask this: what's available to me? And what's available to me is not necessarily what's available to you. What's available to you is not necessarily what's available to me. And I'm going to try to expound on that very thing. I like to keep these videos under 10 minutes because I know that you have a very busy day and you are taking the time to kind of step into this environment hoping to get some information that you need, some new information or reminder of information you need to be transformed today. So with that becomes new information, the decision to utilize that information so that I can be different tomorrow. So we say this all the time: what's available to me? The truth is, in a big scheme of things, everything. You can have it all. You can have the greatest marriage. You can have awesome relationship with your kids. You can have a massive bank account, and that's different for everybody because of your perception, where you're at in life, and what you look at as an abundance and what you don't look at as an abundance. You can have the promotion. You can have it all, but here's the deal: you're not entitled to that. Everybody blames a certain generation for having an entitlement issue. The truth is, all human beings feel a sense of entitlement. They think that somehow the universe is just going to show up and give you all this good stuff just because you're breathing air or you exist. Let me tell you something: not true. You're not entitled to anything. While everything is available to you, here's what you get. You get only what you're prepared to receive. What does that mean? That means opportunities are in front of you every single day. And the reason you miss them is because you're not prepared to first see them. You don't even see them go by. You don't even see them make their way into your life. You're just totally not prepared. You've been trained to think negative, to see threats, to see failures, to see valleys, to see all this bad stuff in life, and there is a million good things going on, and they're coming into your life, but because you're not prepared to see them, you just don't see them. And then a lot of people are just not prepared, once they even see them, to hold on to them. Maybe you tried to capitalize on that opportunity, but you're not prepared financially, you're not prepared mentally, you're not prepared emotionally, you're not prepared physically. And so you try to hold on to it, but you just destroy it. It keeps moving at a pace that you're not used to keeping, so you can't hang on. Imagine you run an 8-minute mile and you have the opportunity to run with somebody who runs a 6-minute mile. You're not going to be able to keep that pace because you're not prepared for that opportunity to run with that person. Opportunities don't typically come at the speed you're currently running. They come at the speed that you should be running to get to where you need to go, and bringing the energy and the care and the contribution into the universe that you should be bringing. So you try to step in and you just can't sustain the pace, and you make a complete mess of it. So what's the point of this conversation? You're like, man, you're beating me up, you're making me feel bad. No, I want to encourage you, I want to inspire you that every day is a gift. We need to start seeing the day as an opportunity. You need to start seeing threats and failures and how you perceive those as bad as opportunities to get really, really better, to become the best version of you. So what does that look like? You need to do 4 things. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to do 4 things. You need to see the opportunities that you would like to have before they get there. Why? Why would I do that? How can I do that? Visualize. Visualize. See the opportunities that you want before they get there, so when they get there, you can see them. Because if you can never see them, you won't see them when they show up. So visualize those opportunities. What do they look like? What do they smell like? What do they taste like? What are they all about? I visualize every morning the opportunities that I need, I want in my life, because everything's available to me, but I only get what I'm prepared for. And then I plan. I plan what I'm going to do when that opportunity shows up. I don't try to fly by the seat of my pants once that opportunity comes. I go ahead, I'm visualizing, I see it. Here's my plan to number 3, execute when it shows up. Man, you got to be ready to execute when that opportunity shows itself. So I'm prepared. I've already seen it before it gets here. I know when it shows up. I greet it. Like, I don't wait on it to greet me. I greet it. Hey, opportunity, how you doing today? Here's my plan. We're going to make this thing happen. And then I begin to execute. And here's what most people don't do. Then I got to maintain. I got to maintain the pace that I had set for myself. So I visualize, I plan, I execute, and I maintain. I put myself in a position that when the opportunity shows up, I am prepared to capitalize on that opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have it all, but you only get what you're prepared to receive. So question, are you prepared? Are you prepared to receive what God, the universe, is going to bring into your existence? Are you going to be able to see it? Can you capitalize on it? Can you execute? Can you maintain what God has brought into your life? Don't let opportunities pass you by because you spent the day coasting. Spend today preparing for what has not yet stepped into your sphere of influence, your life, so that when it gets there, you can lay hold of it, maintain it, and keep going and becoming all that God wants you to become. Hope that helps today. Have a great day. I'm going to continue with my coffee and hanging out. About to have a date with my daughter in just a little while. I don't even know what time it is. It's early, but that's the plan for today because I've been given the opportunity to hang out with one of my most prized possessions, and that's my daughter. Love you guys.